In the essence of saving time, that's all the warm-up I'm going to give them. Besides, they played today, so I know they're fine. The group you see on stage in front of you is the Advanced Band. These are students who started with me last year in 7th grade. In one case, Rogelio, stand up real quick. 7th grader joining us halfway through the year. What makes our district a little different than other districts is that we do not have an elementary music program. The Anaheim City District has no elementary music except general music in the classrooms that their teachers teach them. So what we have to do in Anaheim at the junior high level is get them in 7th grade and push, and get them ready for high school by the end of 8th grade, which, as I'm sure you'll hear, these guys are definitely ready for. And I'm looking forward to sending them. The next song we actually prepared for a Knott's Berry Farm trip back in April, which, as many of you know, was rained out and postponed till May. We got actually the last performance day, I think, possible. This is called Dr. Rockenstein, and it is a conglomeration of many different old horror movie theme songs. So you'll recognize Psycho, you'll recognize Jaws, you'll recognize The Twilight Zone, and at one point we have even a tune called In the Hall. Usually I have to watch me rub my hands around here, but I actually can't do it. Had to listen to me bully him all year, louder, jazz band and as well as concert band. And unfortunately, just last week, he went and got braces, which any of you who have tried playing trumpet, person in the band who I always try to get to smile every day, and she still fights me, but at least she does smile. Now we have a Most Improved Award, which goes to the person in the band, one of two, who I thought started the year out a little shaky, even though they played great last year in the beginning band, but really came through in a pinch when it came to the advanced band idiom. And I'm looking up here around, and I start looking around, who will it be, Mr. Watts? Who's it going to be, Mr. Watts? And to not give this guy credit would just be out of control, because he was a good drummer last year. But this year, he started the year out, and boy, did he just come out and just kick some butt. He also played percussion in our honor band this year, Mr. Nick Kaiser. Other award for Most Improved. Again, same deal. This is also a person who is always willing to lend a hand, help out, has never let me down once this year, and she sure is a hardworking clarinet player. Heather, the Band Spirit Award, where there's really no definition for this because it changes every year based on kind of how I'm feeling. But it is generally about the person's hard effort, willing to help out on anything, doesn't matter what, just willing to help out. And goes the extra mile, regardless of what might happen to their other hobbies and loves. You know, if they have, oh, but I have this going on tonight. I know I said I'd be in the band. Okay, all right, I'll be there to help out. I said, okay, yeah, I'll be there. That kind of person, spirit. And I get up here and I look right at you. Who is it? Who's it going to be? Oh, I don't know. Who is it? Oh. I gotta say it. It's gotta be Jerry Harrison. John Philip Sousa is the most renowned composer of band music. He had his own band for the longest time in the early 1900s. The town band was pretty much started and revolutionized by him. And our band is that person who symbolizes the hardest work, the best performance, without fail, every single time. Both years, beginning band and advanced band. And I think there's not a single doubt in anybody in the band who would know that this person has worked the hardest. And no matter how many times I test her on the music she plays, it is... For those of you who haven't heard, this is my last year at Orangeview. I know that. So this concert tonight was incredibly special to me because not only did they just sound tremendous, but it's meant a lot to be here these last 4 years. Some of you know that I live in Upland and I've been commuting the last 4 years, a good distance, and just with gas prices now, we can't afford to buy a house down here. I'll be working with 5th and 6th graders out at Riverside, which is the job that this district is missing. So talk to your school board members, get active, let them know we need it, so we can get some more of these fine players up on stage for the next director to come in and take over. Thank you much, Orangeview. Thank you much, Orangeview. And good night.